Introducing Jake Paul's next opponent. That was about as painful to watch as Gemini Man. I don't think anyone saw it, Will. You got away with it. There's probably some grainy CCTV footage somewhere. Subtle, mate. And suddenly people care about the Oscars again. Until next year, when no one cares about the Oscars again. Chris Rock adopted the correct hands behind the back slapping competition posture.
That was more like an open palm monk strike.
I have to give Will Smith a ton of credit. It took guts to get up on that stage and prove he doesn't have knockout power.
What an absolute clown show Hollywood is. Talking of which, the fitness industry. And so firstly and most importantly, a sincere thank you for watching the last video. Did the extension machine have a choice in becoming the next social media star? More wobble than a summer ray video. In summary, everyone's just been on the Fematrope, the natural non-hormonal muscle builder, but I neglected to inform you about another potent anabolic formula, Hydra. Stomper, aka another arachidonic acid supplement. I have a science-based video breaking down this supplement and explaining to you why the research into it has been misinterpreted and miscommunicated to you, perhaps purposefully, and in no way is an arachidonic acid supplement an evidence-based muscle building supplement. But then again, Natalie recommends it. That seems legit. I'm here not to impress anybody, I'm here to express myself. Job done, I'd say, Natalie. I don't think I could handle any more high-quality supplement information from your page. More emojis needed, fellas. That'll impress her.
I'll keep commenting mommy until you notice me.
And she did. She did. And I've come to the conclusion that the more epic a supplement's name is, the more useless it is. Introducing the Terminator Hybrid Hydra 1000 Extinguisher. The supplement industry just keep coming out with more and more supplements every year that you just simply don't need. It's a straight cash grab. And for anyone new to this channel, I have so many supplement videos explaining good supplements, bad supplements. I go into the research, I break down the science. So please go through my channel if you are new to all of this. When you are a fitness kind of celeb and you're selling supplements based off Smith machine squat posts, with no weight on it at all, go to your bedroom and think about what you've done, and don't come out till you're sorry. Fitness Coach credits his ripped physique to a suitable energy balance consisting of training and nutrition with progressive overload, and then decreasing body fat to the point where you have that aesthetic muscle definition, to his raw meat diet, which included daily helping of brains and testicles. That was my second guess. As horrified social media users brand him a real-life Wolverine, practicing my Wolverine pose, it all checks out. But come on, horrified is a bit strong. Let's reserve that for the movie Eternals. Do you believe in the anabolic window? If supplement peddlers have taught me anything over the years, the answer is yes. And so seriously, I have detailed science-based videos on the myth of the strict anabolic window or all your gains are lost type of thing. And in short, pre-workout nutrition diminishes your need for post-workout nutrition. But most importantly, it is the overall amount of protein that you eat in a day, which is your priority. That is more important than timing for the general fitness enthusiast. And this is the evidence-based range of protein that you can intake to build muscle. But the takeaway point is you don't have to rush to the changing rooms to down a protein shake after your workout or all your gains are lost. Or do chest flies and rush to eat slabs of meat and butter at the reception desk of the gym. The most shredded man on the planet, Helmut Strebel, now 53 years old, apparently 4% body fat. That is Jim Stepani level epic. And so I saw this on MPMD, so unlike other channels, I'll reference him.
An insane physique year-round. Even when he's not contest conditioned, he looks absolutely nuts still.
And so it got me thinking that this guy is clearly incredibly disciplined, and to be a fitness model at that level for over 20 years is not an easy job. And of course, there will be a discussion of how he achieves that year-round.
Boatloads of gear to maintain muscle, boatloads of diuretics to dehydrate you into nothing, starve yourself to the brink of death to strip every non-essential gram of fat off your frame, look like the picture of perfect health while actually being extremely unhealthy and feeling like death.
He claims lifetime natural bodybuilder, but for me, the focus is the health projection here, the risks of this level of leanness. I mean, each to their own, his decisions, he's an adult. I just don't think this is the fitness model projection to be giving, however. This is just so extreme. The literal anatomy chart that hurts to sit on the toilet seat, which realistically is not sustainable, even though he somehow sustains it. And so I just slipped that in because I'm interested to know what you think about that. I'm sure there will be debate in this community. And so it seems like nowadays, anyone who's ever stepped into the gym sells an online course, and online coaching in itself can be a very powerful tool for trainers to reach people and coach people at a distance. But it is a hard thing to do right. It involves real personalization for clients, consistent evaluations, follow-ups, discussions, and as such, it's not really possible for an online trainer to have too many clients, as they wouldn't be able to give each client enough attention if they have too much of a client base. And that is why, for example, we see fitness influencers just peddling generic online courses and apps to the masses. But what is completely unacceptable is Brad Castleberry opening his mouth. No, very seriously, it's if someone is selling an online course and marketing their physique to do so and not being honest about how they achieve their physique. It is devious manipulation where these influencers are taking the general public's money without being honest. Introducing another superstar that I've never heard of before. My favourite new Natty, in between cycles celebrity, looking like he had a gold card to the Backstreet Pharmacy. And look, maybe it's lighting and pump and angles and all that. Then why in his promotional pictures does he use lighting and pump and angles and all that? Or maybe the Hulk's just been at it again. You will never get big. And so some people are accusing him of peds. Rude. I can't grow. Eat more. Such as?
Eat your protein.
Only if it's brains after my pec flies. In zoo culture, because you know, influencer rules. Down to earth, but still above you. Humble, down to earth if anything. With some common sense comments in between the sea of love emojis. Another 30% off coaching post for these naturally achievable results. And don't forget to train hard. Sean's been on his phone again.
Weightless air workouts really are useless for what they're claimed to do. And they aren't gonna build muscle to any noticeable degree because there's no real resistance involved. All you're doing is repeatedly flexing, which makes it feel like something is happening, but that doesn't mean that it's actually productive.
Brilliant answer, but he missed the airhead joke. Do better, Sean. And so we have a new YouTube Shorts king, and his name is Sean something. Imagine applying for anything on the phone with that name. Excuse me, sir, could you please spell that? And he makes a mix of comedic and informational short videos, such as fat loss supplements, which I do have videos on again. And so you can pretty much copy and paste that to most supplements. My interpretation is that over-the-counter fat loss supplements are not significant and long-term in their impact. Fat loss happens on a per-needed basis as a process of thermoregulation, and you simply cannot just hack that process in a significant and chronic manner with these pills. And that is why, for example, bodybuilders will take under-the-counter thyroid medicine, basically. A calorie deficit through training and nutrition, consistency and trusting the process is the best course of action. Or failing that, this picture should put you off them. From 3 days ago, Vince is still hustling. Why did Sean do his can't get to the toilet in time? We'll just have to go raw on this one face, which I will use on the thumbnail. It's all in good fun. Oh, that's why. The weirdly dosed multivitamin stack, including the necessary 417% vitamin C that you clearly need from a pre-workout. Sarcasm sports science in the building. Beta-alanine underdosed, especially when you consider it needs to be taken over time to be effective. Creatine underdosed, and you don't need nitrate. Just take creatine monohydrate, the bog standard, simple, cheap creatine that you can get anywhere. Don't overcomplicate creatine if you do choose to take it. And then a prop blend. Dignity lost. I mean, the caffeine at 150 milligrams is good. I genuinely like that amount, but I see why people don't rate this. This is a weak attempt at a pre-workout formula, but it's cheap for a pre-workout. I can imagine it selling by the gazillions. Short videos can be very useful snapshots into decent fitness information.
There was actually a recent meta-analysis done on this by Steele and colleagues that looked at 54 studies, and what they found was no significant difference between the two.
And I think Sean does a very good job with them from what I've seen. Or they can be this.
Oh, nice!
That was mildly amusing for some reason. And if you're wearing kitty cat shorts as a grown adult, it better be. And to end, a motivational fitness and lifestyle speech from my favorite will say anything to sell you supplements you don't need. Bodybuilding.com star Kris Gethin. Voted the world's #1 trainer. Can't argue with that. That sounds official. He wrote it himself. This morning I was up at 3:45 a.m. I asked myself, is what I'm doing today that's getting me closer to the person I want to be tomorrow? This isn't financial as most people think is everything. Says the guy who tells you to take this many supplements a day, but don't worry, he sells them all. Convenient. I work towards higher learning, spirituality, focus, intensity, happiness, productivity, gratitude, energy, clarity, bliss, health and positivity. When I wake up early, I witness progress on all these categories. And then another paragraph I can't be bothered to read, you get the idea. Hence why I wear Blue Block's official blue light blocking glasses every evening and have my house fitted with Blue Block's light bulbs. The whole thing was written to sell you a sponsored product. This one, to be clear. I love you all. I love how insincere and pretentious you all are, and how stupid you think we all are. Thank you for giving me endless comedy to make fun out of. Goodbye.